It's time for Lander Legends Baseball on County 10. Coming up, the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Coming up, a preview of today's game and catching up with the team. Now, let's send it over to Wyatt Barichka, who has the call for today's games.
Well, the season comes down to this. Lander needs a win to stay alive. Play into another elimination game tomorrow. Loser season would come to an end. If that was the case for Lander, their season would come to an end in this one. Game 2, it's going to be a back-to-back for Lander as they're taking on the number 3 seed out of the Southwest, the Rawlins Generals. As Rawlins fell to Cody earlier, 12-0. Lander fell to Green River with a final of 16-4. These two teams have met before twice, both in Lander. In a total of 4 games, Lander swept them all, dominated the first 2 games. The second games, Rawlins were keeping it up with it. Rawlins has actually played some of their best baseball as of late. They had a 10-5 loss against Douglas. They put Evanston in a couple of games where they lost by 7 runs. And now, again, the season comes down to this for Lander. Lander will be the away team in this one. I call it the Lander luck. They lost the coin flip. Rawlins elected to be the home team. That's how we are going to get things set here. So if I am not mistaken, I'm taking a look at the current bracket right now. Whoever wins will play the loser of Level versus Evanston. That will take place after this game, as I'm trying to pull up the correct bracket now, is taking a look of how this bracket is set up. So loser will play, the winner will play the loser of game number 6. between Cody and the winner of Evanston versus Rawlins. Or no, excuse me. It would be the loser of Powell and the winner of Level versus Evanston. So, Lander, if whoever wins, I don't want to count anybody out or anybody in. So, that will be how things are looking as well. So, with that, we'll step aside. We are going to take a timeout. We'll play David Thompson's pregame interview. We'll get you starting lineups right after this here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
We continue our pregame coverage of today's game. It's now time for our pregame interview.
Back here on the County 10 Sports Network here with head coach David Thompson. And Coach, thank you for taking some time, even though after you guys just fell to Green River 16-4. But just kind of what did you see in that game, and kind of what really was the factor in that one? It just seemed like Green River's offense kept going.
Yeah, we had some bad luck. Their hits just found the holes. Ty had an opportunity there. He just kept hitting it to their fielders. Had the one inning where we just kind of had a couple of errors back-to-back, kind of opened it up a little bit more. It's the way baseball goes. Sometimes you can find the holes, sometimes you can't. And that game, for whatever reason, we're hitting it to them. So this next game is going to be definitely a must-win, obviously, for us. And hopefully we can jump on them early and get out of here with a W for the second game.
I was going to say, you're going to basically have to throw what happened in Green River out now as you're facing elimination here today, and obviously you want to make it to Thursday and hopefully maybe even Friday too. But Coach, you've taken on Rawlins. You've faced them 4 times. You've gotten 4 of them, but Rawlins has actually have played some good baseball here as of lately. I mean, they've gave Douglas a game. They've given Evanston a couple of games. So just what do you got to do to make sure that, A, you get the win, but B, make sure that the last game doesn't play a factor into this one?
Sure, yeah. That's what I told the boys. We got to erase that first game, take it like we're starting fresh, and can't take these guys for granted. Even in Lander, they hung around, and we had to come back and get them. So we got to come out strong right off the get-go, jump on them, and play defense. And we got to play our game. We're capable of doing it. We just got to come out and execute.
You already put 2 pitchers up on the plate. I don't think Heikel will reach the pitching level where you can actually play again, but what do you think about pitching this one? It looks like you're going to go ahead and throw Nosip, who is coming back in his first games since his injury. Yeah, we're going to let Carter. He says he's good. I told him, we don't need anything fancy. We just need strikes and let our defense do the work. So we'll see. We'll kind of see how this game's going. Depending on the situation, I don't want to burn any of our top guys, obviously, but we'll see where we're at and if I need to make a change. I got Jace on the bench, can come in and give me an inning or 2. Could probably even throw Joel, is what my game plan is, but we'll see. Carter's normally pretty accurate and throwing strikes and gives me a good defense on the mound, so we just got to jump on them early. Yeah, some of the things too, I think, like you were mentioning, some critical errors and stuff like that, and obviously it showed kind of frustration within the players. How do you make sure that they are just focused on what's ahead of them right now? Because again, the season might be it today for you guys, but obviously we don't want that.
For sure. Yeah, like I told Luca after his errors, like you gotta erase that from your mind. You can't bring it to the plate with you. And Hunter with the play at third, we gotta execute. We're capable of doing it. So with the heat, keep them hydrated. You can easily get fatigued out here with this weather. So just try to keep them mentally strong for sure.
As a coach, obviously, you're getting the back-to-back. Rawlins actually got a break. They actually have some time to maybe get something to eat, relax, and, get some more practice in right now. But would you rather be on the doubleheader side, or would you maybe rather be, get a break and kind of let themselves wear themselves out?
Sure. Personally, I'd like the back-to-back. The break in between sometimes, even when I played, it was hard to get back into the zone. Fatigue and just sit around. It's good to be moving. Especially in this heat, you gotta keep the body moving. So I think we're in a good spot. We're used to double headers. That's what we did all year. I think the gap in between could have been a little more difficult for us to get going personally. So I think we're in a good spot. Come out, see what we can do. First inning, hopefully I can win a coin flip this time.
Yeah, let's hope. Hopefully, I think that's what it is. It depends on the coin flip. But Coach, anything I left out? Anything you want to add?
Nope, I think that's it.
Perfect, Coach. Take your time. We'll talk to you after. We'll be back here on the County 10 Sports Network.
Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today.
You're tuned to Lander Legends Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
Again, the season comes down to this for the Lander Legends and the Rawlins Generals. Both teams lost early or just moments ago. Rawlins won the coin flip, elected to be the home team here, so it'll be Lander Legends as the away team. As we take a look at our starters for the Lander Legends, we're going to go batting-wise right now. It'll be Joel Beaver, followed by Braden Baker, Ty Martin, the 3 spot, Luca Kramer at the number 4 spot, and OC number 5, Cunningham, followed by Justin Whelan, Hunter Keene, Bodie Moffitt. It's going to be pretty much the same lineup for the Lander Legends in this one, as it will be Tommy Chizik for the Generals, leading off the pitching duties for the Generals from Rawlins, Wyoming. Again, there was a scenario where these two teams could have played in the first game of the tournament in the play-in game, although it got changed, and now these two teams would have played each other either way. So as we get set for elimination baseball at the Legion A West District Tournament, Lander looking to keep their season alive, advance to tomorrow to await their opponent in an elimination game. I believe it'll be between the winner of Powell and the winner, or the loser of Powell versus the winner of Lovell Evanston. That's right after this game. As we get set, Joel Beaver will lead off for the Lander Legends. Essentially a doubleheader for the Legends, as it's a back-to-back. And Joel Beaver up to bat here for the Legends. Again, Rawlins, Lander, have seen each other, played each other 4 times. Lander has won every single matchup so far. Rawlins on the season, I believe 0-25 if I was not mistaken, as they are still looking for their first win in 2 seasons, but again have played some of their best baseball as of late. As Chizik will deliver the first pitch, that count will make it 1-0 for Joel Beaver. Again, let's see how the offense will respond here. Now again, playing as the away team, next pitch up high for ball 2. Joel Beaver has been that leadoff hitter pretty much all season long since he came onto the team. Again, he was at track before he can get things going here for the Legends, but again, has pretty much been the leadoff hitter when he's been available, as the next pitch goes outside and low for ball 3. So just like that, Joel Beaver has a 3-0 count against Tommy Chizik, and again, everything on the line here, so we'll see what happens and transpires as Beaver let it go by as he sees a pitch 4, strike 1. The count goes 3-1. In Cali, Wyoming, Level has hosted this a couple times in the last couple of seasons, as Joel Beaver will hit that out to center field, and Joel Beaver will lead off with a single. Until Lander gets one on the board, no outs. Brandon Baker now up to bat. As again, one of the games, Rawlins had a pretty significant lead. Lander came back down 6-2 and then 7-4 at one point. So we know Lander is capable of against this team, and we know what they're capable of. They just got to be able to produce it now as Brandon Baker steps up to the plate. As Joel Beaver is going to go, here's the throw down as Beaver's they're way in time, and he's on second now in scoring position. So Beaver on second, Lander in their all whites, Rawlins in their red tops, white bottoms this time with that red stripe. As the next pitch comes by, Baker will foul it off for the 1-1 count. No outs yet. Baker going to play the catcher spot again. Baker can be a little bit more flexible now that he can have Bodie Moffitt back, who has played catcher, and we probably won't see Lakota Officer, as that's going to get by, and that will advance Joel Beaver to third as the count goes 1-2. I think that was not in the zone, but umpire says differently. So Beaver 90 feet away from giving Lander a 1-0 lead here. Ty Martin on deck. It's Tommy Chizik doing the pitching duties here to lead off as the next pitch fired in. That will go outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count for Brandon Baker to lead off in his first at-bat as Joel Beaver 90 feet away from the first points, and Baker gets caught looking. Strike 3 as that puts an early out for Rawlins. As Tommy Chizik puts in a strike 3, Baker gets caught looking and brings up Ty Martin as Luca Kramer now is on deck. As we get set here, Ty Martin, a couple of flyouts in the last game. He'll chop this one foul third base side for strike 1. So right now, Green River and Cody have advanced. Green River will now await their opponent in the nightcap between Level and Evanston. Powell knows they will take on Powell will wait the winner. Green River will play Cody tomorrow as the next pitch was ball 1. So again, Lander will have to await their opponent tomorrow. Or excuse me, I don't want to assume, I apologize, is the winner of this game will have to await the game, as this one is going to get passed by Ty Martin. He's going to advance to second, and that's going to be out of play. So Ty Martin will get on second. A run comes across, and Lander has a 1-0 advantage over the Generals. So that will be an error. Beaver did score, so let me rephrase that. The winner of this game will have to await the Powell and the winner of Level and Evanston tomorrow. So again, I kind of jumped to the conclusions. I'm not going to jump to conclusions right now, as again, everything on the line here. Elimination game it brings up Luca Kramer with 1 out at the plate, as Kramer will swing on this first one. That's going to get out into right field. Ty Martin is going to be sent home, As there's the throw, and they're going to say safe. Martin got underneath the tag, and Lander has a 2-0 advantage over the Generals as Kramer swung on the first pitch, brought home Ty Martin, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Legends. As it brings up Carter Noseep, who is going to get the start on the mound for the Legends here. And again, I believe I've had him for 3 singles in that first game. Yeah, 3 singles, had 3 RBIs. So far, it looks like Noseep hasn't missed a step. He takes on the Generals on the first pitch, as that one is going to be strike one, as that throw is going to get out into center field. Kramer electing not to advance to third. And the count will go 0-1 for Carter Noseep. So Noseep has seen a pitch, if I'm not mistaken, did not play. Might have played once against the Generals, but definitely know he was out in the second go-around between these two squads. As Noseep will hit a little chopper as Kramer is going to get out into center, and he is going to be held up at third. And so Noseep, that one looked like that was going to be a routine ground out play. And Noseep able to get that right between the second baseman and the shortstop, and that puts runners on the corners. Again, with 1 out. As Cody Cunningham will step up at that number 6 spot. And he likes to kind of rocket that bat back and forth quite a bit here. And going to wait to see what David Thompson says. Doesn't give him a sign, so we'll get set here. 2-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, and now Carter Noseep is in a pickoff. You got to send Kramer home, and they're going to send Kramer home. Noseep is going to be out, but that makes it now 3-0. So essentially, Noseep kind of pretty much does the job. You get the second out, but it's 3-0 in favor of the Legends. Pickoff attempt, but either way, you bring home the third run. Kramer is able to score. As Noseep got caught looking and try to get under the tag, but either way, Legends up 3-0 here in the top of the first. Yes, that's going to get behind Cunningham. 4-1. Justin Whelan awaits on deck. So let's get that close-up camera for you guys. Next pitch, going to hit the dirt, as nobody's on, and that will make the count 2-0. Got everything on the line here. That one makes it 3-0. Win and you're alive, and lose, the season comes to an end. So win in advance. That's what the Legends need. As Cunningham stares down a 3-0 count, and now we'll see a first pitch go by for strike one. So Cunningham now sees a pitch for Tommy Chiswick. Yeah, his next pitch is going to be fired in. That's going to hit the dirt for ball 4 as Cunningham will make his way over to first. That was a live ball, so that's why you're seeing the catcher, Paul Sig, going after it. And we'll bring up the number 7 hitter of this lineup in Justin Whelan, as Cody Cunningham is able to reach on a walk. First walk in the game for given up by Tommy Chiswick as Whelan awaits. He'll hit this one out into right center field. This is going to drop. Cunningham going to make his way over to third as Cunningham is going to be sent home. Cunningham rounds third. Here comes the throw. It's going to go to third as it's going to get by, and Justin Whelan's going to be sent home. As Justin Whelan able to get around the bases as Cody Cunningham and Justin Whelan score. That makes it 5-0 in favor of the Lander Legends here in an elimination game. So I believe that's going to be let's see how they rule this. I don't believe it's an inside the park home run. That would have been nice, though. But that throw to third was overthrown, so I know Whelan will at least have, I believe, I don't know, they got to roll it inside the park. We'll double check on that, but either way, Whelan is safe at home. Cody Cunningham got sent home as Hunter Keene is up, as that was a little pop. Foul 4. Oh, that was in the field, or excuse me, that was in field. I apologize. Is that It's Hunter Keene on first, and Rawlins committed another error right there. That was way behind. Yeah, that kind of just dropped right on the grass where it's not going to really move much as Bodie Moffitt will come up. So, they reach this is, they're going to say Hunter Keene's was reached on an error. So Moffitt will step up to the plate, his first at bat here in Game 2 as Lander has gone through the entire lineup as Moffitt will hit that foul for strike one. So the count will go 0-1 now. And Moffitt, when he's pretty much up to bat, you can pretty much expect an opportunity to get something in play. We've seen that most of this season from him. 5-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. 0-1 the count. There's a big off attempt. Nothing doing there. As Rawlins says, J.D. Chiswick at first base. It's count still 0-1 for Moffitt. 2 outs. Moffitt going to swing on this one. This one's going to get out into right field. Keene is going to round third, make his way over to third base. Moffitt will get a single and put Hunter Keene 90 feet away. As this is a different start here for the Legends here in game number 2 of the day. A game that could end the season for either team as we are back to the top of the order. Joel Beaver. Joel Beaver did reach on a single, was able to cross home. Johnny Chiswick still on the mound. Runner's going to go. Here's the fake throw down by Polson. We know he tends to do that, and the count is, I believe, 1-0. Yep, 1-0. Once we got to reset our count there is kind of the new thing. Beaver will swing and miss for strike one. 1-1 the count now for Joel Beaver. Got Keene on third. You got Moffitt on second. This one going to be infielder there. There's the throw in time for out number 3. But the Legends have 5 cross. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this on KOVE.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing healthcare with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing healthcare needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
And we're back here at KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com, on YouTube, Facebook, as well as our website, county10.com, or the Watch Live Sports tab under Sports. As we are in the bottom of the first, Lander, a tremendous first inning, kind of a, feels like a 180 in that first inning as they got 10 batters up and brought 5 across, as it will be Carter Noseep on the mound as you're seeing him warm up. There's going to be the throw down to second. It's Noseep again returning from an injury as he is going to get the start on the mound as it will be Weston Mathill, J.D. Chiswick, Brian Polson to lead off the first 3 batters for the Generals in this elimination game. as it will be Matt Hill up here on the plate against Carter Nosey. We haven't seen him on the mound. Feels like in quite some time as Nosey delivers a first pitch in there for ball one as it hits the plate. So Matt Hill has a 1-0 count. Again, Rawlins here lately have given some teams some tough games, and one of them was against Landers. There's a swing and miss for strike one. 1-1 the count now is, again, Nosey getting the start on the mound. A couple of interesting things on this lineup as Nosey will deliver an outside pitch for ball two. Luca Kramer going to play second. As right now, Baker behind the plate. Cody Cunningham at first as the 2-1 pitch fired away. This one going to be swung on. Little chopper as it gets by Beaver, and that will put Rawlins on. And a leadoff single for Weston Mathill. Is now coming up will be J.D. Chizik. Getting the rest of the lineup. Like I said, Kramer normally at third, going to get the start at second. Joel Beaver is out on shortstop. Hunter Keene at third. Moffitt going to play left. Ty Martin out in center. And Justin Whelan out in right. As Matt Hill got on base, J.D. Chizik up now for the Generals as Nosey will check him. First pitch, this one going to be a bunt. Nosey will field it. They're going to throw it to second, and that is going to put two on for Lander. As Lander was looking to maybe try to turn two, that was at least Nosey's intention, and that will be a error by the legend. So Matt Hill on second, J.D. Chizik going to reach on first. Looked like that would have been a fielder's choice either way. So it brings up Brian Paulson to the dish as you'll see the first pitch go by for ball one. This is with no outs either. Force out on all bases except for home. Got two on here, and let's see, he's going to check Matt Hill on second. Here's the fire. That one's going to get into the dirt. Baker keeps it in front of him for ball two. Ryan Paulson going to play catcher. Played third base in game one. Or their first game today against the Cody Cubs where they fell 12-0. As Nosey fires it in, swung on and missed, and Paulson really gets off his feet for strike one. 2-1 the count now for Paulson. As Nosey fires it away, gets in the dirt. Baker again keeps it in front for 3-1 count. So just like that, bases can be loaded up here for Rawlins. Nosey will again check Matt Hill on second and fire it away. That's going to be ball four, and the bases are loaded. And that will bring up Tommy Chizik, the pitcher. And now bases loaded. Force out now at home as well for the Legends. As again, this is with no outs either. As Nosey winds up, fires it in. That's going to be high for ball one. 1-0 the count now for Chizik. As Nosey again checks third, fires it in. That's going to go high for ball two. Not a fast pitch, but enough to really kind of give teams kind of a hard time to make connections, let the patience come in. As Nosey fires it in, that's going to be high for ball three. So a potential chance here for Rawlins to maybe get a runner across. As Chizik has a 3-0 count. Nosey has bunt show, and that's going to be ball four, and Kramer kind of putting his hands up. I would kind of say the same, as Chizik really got low there, but again, I am in the press box. I am not down there, and so a four-pitch walk brings in Rawlins' first run of the day as Matt Hill crosses home plate. With the bases loaded here, no outs. 5-1 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Is up now is number 8, Lee Mastis. And the first pitch is in there for ball 1. So just like that, 5 straight pitches have been outside the zone. That one gets in there, and it's swung on and missed. 4 strike 1. So the count evens up at 1 apiece. The 1-1. No-seep fires it in, hits the dirt. And it's now 2-1 on the count. And still bases loaded here. The 2-1 fired in. That one going to get in the zone is Kenyu. I like to see how well Baker just frames these pitches. Even for how out of the zone they are. So the 2-2 pitch fired in and got him. Strike 3 looking as Lee Massis gets caught looking, and that will put the first out on the board. As it will bring up now Eli Weisenberg, the 6th batter in the lineup for the Generals. Trinity Taffner awaits on deck. So 1 out on the board. His bases are loaded as No-Seep attacks the outside corner. 4 strike 1. Got low on that one. And the count goes 0-1. So hope to see maybe No-Seep kind of settling back into this game. Really settling in now. As No-Seep's next pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. That one kind of a little too outside for Baker to frame it. 1-1 now on the count. This pitch fires in. That one going to get low, and it makes it now 1-2. As Weisenberg faces a 1-2 count. No-Seep. Get set. Fire it in. That one going to be hit fouled. And we stay 1-2 on the count as Rawlins right now has the bases loaded here. Can at least bring 2 in if they could. As right now Paulson waits on second. You have J.D. Chiswick on third as that one fouls off again. We stay 1-2 on the count. As Eli Weisenberg really kind of battling to keep this going. Rocking some shades of at the plate. Again with the 1-2. Delivered. Going to be high for ball 2. Now Weisenberg now has a 2-2 count. Still with the bases loaded for Rawlins. Once again, fire in goes. No, it's going to be hit by the pitch by Weisenberg, and that will bring in the second run for Rawlins. This has now become a 3-run lead. 5-2 now on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as J.D. Chiswick has now crossed home plate, puts Paulson at third. Tommy Chiswick on second. As the Generals rocking some kind of knee-high pants with some kind of old-school baseball socks as Trinity Taffner will let the first pitch go by for strike 1 as the count goes 0-1 now. And then this is all with 1 out still as No-Seep will deliver that one. Then we'll go high for ball 1 as the count evens up at 1 apiece. The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. No-Seep looking for his second strikeout of the inning as it's the 6th batter up for Rawlins. Right now, 5 have reached on base. No-Seep fires it in, goes high for ball 2. 2-2 now on the count. Taffner got the start in the game against Cody as he went deep in that game. That's going to be ball 3 now, so No-Seep about looking to try to not lose Taffner here. The full count pitch. No-Seep will fire it in. That's ball 4. As David Thompson now going to make his way out onto the mound. That is now 5-3 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. And usually when David Thompson comes out, that means the pitching change is coming. And who are we going to... What are we going to see here is... Actually, we don't really see a change coming as Noseep is holding on. Again, Rawlins has made it... has reached on all my walks. And that one, just a walk a moment ago, hit by a pitch, brought in a run, and a strikeout so far. That's the only out. Is no pitching change here for Lander. They're going to let Noseep continue here, but Rawlins has scored all their runs. Only one hit so far for the Generals in the contest, and they have scored 3 runs off of that. As it will be Timely Taffner now up. So he will get set here as he's the number 7 hitter in this lineup. Lander had 10. Rawlins now at 7 as Noseep will deliver a low inside pitch for ball 1. As we got a couple of legends going to the bullpen, it looks like. As Noseep will fire in the next pitch as that gets by Baker, and that will be ball 2. 2-0 the count. As Noseep looked like he found the zone and then has kind of lost it for a while now. As Noseep on the 2-0 count will get set, wind up, now fire it in. That one going to be high for ball 3. And so now Rawlins has a chance to only be down by a run here. So I'm trying to see who is warming up right now. It looks like Lakota Officer is going to warm up as Taffner will swing on that one, foul it off for strike 1. As it will be James Fletcher up next for Rawlins. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Noseep going inside, ball 4. It is now 5-4 in favor of the Legends, as now Rawlins will have everybody come up to bat in this inning. As Rawlins again has scored pretty much all on walks. As I was on a 3-1 count. So Weisenberg stands on third. You have Trinity Taffner on second. Timely Taffner on first. As Noseep is able to get that first pitch in there for strike 1. Again, force out anywhere as Rawlins hasn't actually had to put anything into play. As the 0-1 pitch comes in, Noseep fires it in, goes high for ball 1 as the count evens up now at 1 apiece. Again, force out everywhere, including home Legends defensively. Noseep on the 1-1 fires it in. That one going to hit the dirt for ball 2. Actually, they are going to say that Chiswick's hit was a hit, or Chiswick's fielder's choice was a hit. So Noseep on the 2-1 fires it in. That will catch the inside zone for strike 2. 2-2 now on the count. So we'll see who. It looks like a Lakota Officer was warming up. Again, he is also dealing with an injury as Noseep fires it in. That's going to be high for ball 3. 3-2 the count for James Fletcher. Seal waits. Noseep winds up, fires it in, and ball 4. We are tied in the first inning, and David Thompson is going to come back out, and we are going to have a switch. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound, and we're going to see who is up to pitch. And it looks like it will be Joel Beaver, who will come in from shortstop. We'll step aside, let him warm up. We'll be back right after this.
Western Family Care support Fremont County Athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as Carter Nosey will have his day coming to an end in the first inning. Joel Bieber has stepped in, and let's see what the Legends could do here now. As Nosey will go to second, Kramer moves to third, Hunter Keene will go to shortstop. Those are the changes made in infield. It will be to the top of the order in Weston Matt Hill to lead off as he'll swing and miss for strike one. Nosey a couple of times walking and has brought in 5 runs, and I believe they were all on walks or hit by pitch. Beaver will fire in, go high for ball 1. 1-1 the count now as the game is tied up here at 5-all on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We're going to give a big thanks to Winter Internet for helping provide this stream and all streams of Fremont County sports as that one swung and missed for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. As Joel Beaver looks to put the second out away here. Nosey did get 1 strikeout. Beaver now trying to do it as Beaver gets him. Strike 3. As that puts 2 outs on the board. We are experiencing some little lag here, unfortunately, but we'll try to get that hopefully fixed up here. As it will bring up now Weston Mahill as the first pitch is in there for ball 1. That was on a 3-1. That was on a, 1-2 count as well. As this one is going to be fouled off as J.D. Chiswick up to bat again and has a 1-1 count. 1-1 on the count for Chiswick. First at bat did single. His fielder's choice was really single. As the next pitch going to be high for ball 2. Again, Rawlins has the bases loaded, has pretty much scored most of their runs on walks. Lander trying to put a stop to that as the count is 2-1 for Chiswick. Force out anywhere, 2 outs. Next pitch up there for ball 3. As the count goes 3-1 now. Next pitch is going to be ball 4, and Rawlins has a lead. It is 6-5. Rawlins leading this one, all been courtesy of walks. So that has brought in Trinity Taffner. Timely Taffner is on third. You have Fletcher out on second. Chiswick has reached on first. 6-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Lander is trailing in a game that could send them home for the season as Beaver will fire in the first pitch. This gets by Baker. This one's getting past Baker, and that will bring in Timely Taffner. It is now 7-5 Rawlins. As Paulson's first pitch is in there for ball 1. This is the 12th batter that Lander has seen in this inning, and going to get reset here as Bieber will fire it in, go way inside for ball 2. As this right now is tough for the Legends. They just need to put a stop to what Rawlins has put on right now, as that's going to hit Paulson. Bases loaded again for Rawlins. So that will put bases loaded. Fletcher's on third. Chiswick's on second. Paulson just has reached first on a hit by pitch. The 13th batter in this inning now. And Tommy Chiswick, who reached on a walk. Bieber fires the first pitch in low for ball 1. Again, Lander down by 2 runs now against the Generals. As Bieber will get set, wind up, fire it in. That one going to be low and outside for ball 2. Two and 0 the count now for Chiswick. He'll swing on this one. This is going to be fielded by Kramer. Just tag third. You get the out, and that will put the bottom of the first away, as that was not an inning Lander would like to have seen. 7 runs cross home play. Offensively, you're going to have to get something going here. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best. Like you.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. Rawlins has a 7-5 advantage over the Lander Legends in a game that could see one of these team seasons come to an end. Rawlins getting most of their runs courtesy of walks, as Braden Baker will lead off the inning for the Legends, as Tommy Chiswick still on the mound. Will fire the first pitch in there for ball 1. We are experiencing what we call overheat, I think, here in Cali. Is the next pitch going to be swung on. Really going to have to beat the throw, but it gets out into the outfield, and Baker will reach on a single. That got by 2 Generals. And it brings up Ty Martin now, who reached on a fielder's choice, was able to score. Again, Lander brought in 5 runs for themselves, as now they got to make up 2 more runs just to tie this game and have a new ball game. As again, Baker on first, did get caught looking at his first at bat. This time it's Ty Martin. He will swing on this one, as this one's going to be a little blooper. There's the throw, and Ty Martin is going to reach on first. So Lander getting back-to-back singles. Throw just not in time, as Luca Kramer, who has an RBI single, is up to bat next. As it's Carter Noseep on deck. He has to grab the bat and go all the way back to the batter's circle. As Kramer again, an RBI single in the first. So we are in the top of the second. Chizik still on the mound for the Generals as he'll deliver the first pitch. Kramer going to hit this one to right to J.D. Chizik, but he fumbles it, and the bases are loaded up here for the Legends. What you could have done there if you're J.D. Chizik, kind of just try to grab it, couldn't get any grip on it, and now we'll load the bases up for Carter Noseep. As Lander, 3 at-bats so far, has loaded the bases up. All of them have been, one have gotten to the outfield, but everything else has been in the field, or infield. Noseep did reach on a single as Chizik will deliver a first pitch as that goes outside for ball 1. So a couple of errors here by an error here by the Generals, put the bases loaded up here as Chizik delivers the 1-0. That's going to go low for ball 2. 2-0 now for Carter Noseep. Your Fremont Therapy scoreboard shows Rawlins leading 7-5 as Noseep puts this one straight in the air, and this is going to drop, and now you got Kramer who has to get to second. He is going to be safe. Throw at home is not in time, and Lander gets one in as that was just a little pop up in the air, and Rawlins couldn't get it. And we'll see if what that is reached on, but Ty Martin the third, Luca Kramer on second, Noseep on first. We'll check and see what game changer has ruled this one. They are going to rule it on a single for Noseep as Cody Cunningham's first pitch is in there for ball 1. The 1-0 count. Cunningham swings on this one. That's going to bounce. That's going to bring home Kramer, and Lander is going to have the lead here. Is Noseep going to be held up on third, and Lander takes a 8-7 advantage courtesy of an RBI or 2-run RBI from Cody Cunningham. I believe that's going to be a single advance to second. I just lost my voice there for a second as Kramer scored from second. They're going to rule this one an error for Cunningham, and we got a meeting on the mound. So I don't believe we're going to see a pitching change as Tommy Chizik, I would say probably arguably one of their better pitchers on the mound here. As Noseep is on third, Cunningham on second. Lander just took a 8-7 advantage as Justin Whelan up the bat as he'll swing and miss for strike 1. Lander has scored 3 runs in this setting as the next pitch is going to be catching that inside part of the zone for strike 2. 0-2 the count now. An elimination game here as Whelan will swing on this one. There's the throw to home. There's the throw to first, and Lander pulls it off as Noseep kind of waited the throw as Cunningham is going to hold safe on third. That makes it now 9-7. Whelan getting a little chopper. They throw it home. Noseep elected to not finish his way home. Kind of way to play the patient game, and it pays off. That will be that'd be the 1-2-3 right there, as that was thrown over from Chizik to the catcher, as Whelan will get out on first. Cody Cunningham at home. 9-7 now as 4 runs have crossed home plate. As next pitch to Hunter King is in there for ball 1. So just 1 out for the Legends here. As Keene will hit this one out into left center field. This one is going to get over. Cody Cunningham is going to score. Hunter Keene makes his way to second, and he's going to have a stand-up double. An RBI to be exact. It's now 10-7 Legends. As Lander responding to the Rawlins 7 runs scored in the first. And we're not even 2 full innings in, and we have 17 runs in this game, scored by both teams in total. As Bodie Moffitt is now up as he'll let the first pitch go by for strike one. Lander has gone through now. This is our 8th batter up. Joel Beaver, who's up on deck, is the only one to not have batted this inning. Next pitch, swung on, as Hunter Keene will advance to third, and the count is 0-2 for Moffitt. So now Legends got another runner 90 feet away, and Hunter Keene. 5 runs in this inning so far by the Legends. 3 RBIs total by Cody Cunningham and Hunter Keene together in this inning. As Moffitt faces an 0-2 count. Chiswick fires in, swung on and missed. Strike 3. That will put 2 outs on the board for the Generals. So that's the second strikeout by Chiswick today. Joel Beaver now will come up. Third time in the order as Beaver will hit this one out into left field. This one is going to drop as Hunter Keene will score. Joel Beaver makes his way to second. He rounds 2 and he's going to slide down. Probably didn't mean to slide down, but hey, that saves him from being out on third. And now 6 runs have come across. 11-7. Legends take the lead here in this second inning. As Hunter Keene did score, Joel Beaver an RBI double. And I'm going to say actually Beavers was on the air, so take the double out as Braden Baker let the first pitch go by for strike 1. Baker has a single in this inning so far, 1 of 2 today. Baker chops this one, little chopper onto the shortstop, and his speed is going to reach out there as Joel Beaver is going to be sent home. It's now 12-7 Legends as they have a 5-run advantage again. As Baker is going to reach on the error as well. As Ty Martin once again back up, also has a single in this inning. Tommy Chiswick still on the mound, is approaching about the 50-pitch mark as Martin decides to go for that first pitch for strike 1. The count is now 0-1 for Ty Martin. 2 outs on the board as well. As there's a pickoff attempt from Chiswick to Chiswick. A brother connection right there. As the count is 0-1 for Ty Martin still. Next pitch going to be swung on. This is going to be a little hopper. As Ty Martin trying to beat the throw, and he does. Doesn't even get the throw off. And Ty Martin will reach on an infield single, I believe. That one should be ruled an infield single. And now 2 are on for the Legends. And yep, they will rule it an infield single. So Luca Kramer back up to bat. He reached. So far today, he reached on. Trying to get you the exact what happened there. I believe he got a single. As Kramer will foul that first pitch off for strike 1. Had a sneeze there for a moment as trying to see where Luca Kramer's. He did reach on there, so that's where I was wrong right there. So 0-1 the count for Kramer. 2 on. And Chiswick on the mound as Lander has put everybody up at least once. This is just the second time we're going through things as that next one gets in the inside part of the zone for strike 2. 0-2 now on the count for Luca Kramer. 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch fires in, fouled off. We stay at 0-2. Try our best to get that close-up shot for you guys as well. Having some heat and connectivity issues again here at Cali. As the 0-2 is going to hit Kramer, and the bases will once again be loaded back up. Ty Martin going to go to second. Baker makes his way to third. Luca Kramer, who just got hit by the pitch, makes his way to first. As it will be Carter Nosip, who had a little bloop single RBI will step up again here. Nosip, couple of singles now. As we're seeing Nosip's connection with the bat pay off here for the Legends, as the first pitch going to be swung on into right field, but fouled off for strike one. 0-1 the count now for Nosip. We'll see what a call is, and it's nothing. Well, step aside. Yeah, bases loaded here. 0-1 count with 2 outs as Nosip will duck, and that will be ball one. Lander has put in this inning 7 runs in a 12-7 game. This one going to be hit up into the air. This is going to drop. 2 runs are going to come across as Baker scores. Kramer will make his way to third. And that will be a 2-run RBI single for Carter Nosip. As Nosip is just the RBI guy today. And so Braden Baker, Ty Martin both score. They have a, let's see, his Legends have a 14-7 advantage. With Kramer on third, Nosip is on first. Cody Cunningham up, who had a 2-run RBI. As Cunningham will hit this one out into left field. This one is going to drop. This one's going to get to the fence. Nosip is going to be waved home. Cunningham makes his way to second. They're saying Nosip home. They're going to try to make this 16-7, and they done so as Kramer and another 2-run RBI double from Cody Cunningham. As the bats just get going here in this game. Legends have now a 9-run advantage. They have scored 11 runs in this inning, all with some outs here. And Lander has played a couple of outs with 2 outs on the board. Justin Whelan is up. That's the first pitch go by for ball one. Whelan did ground out his first at bat. That one going to get in the zone for strike one. The count evens up at 1 apiece here. Hunter Keene awaits on deck. This is a big inning here for the Legends. Next pitch in there for ball two. Two and one the count. Swung on and missed for strike two. The count evens up now 2-2. Chiswick going to check Cunningham, fire it in. Whelan will swing and miss for strike three as we go to the bottom of the second, which seems like an eternity, as the Legends score 11 runs in that inning. A big inning. They're looking to hold this 9-run lead that they have. We will go to the bottom of the first, or the second, excuse me. It'll be 5, 6, 7 due up here right after this.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com, as the Lander Legends put 11 runs in that end. They have a 16-7 advantage over the Rawlins Generals, although Rawlins saw 7 runs in there for themselves come across home plate in the bottom of the first. So right now it'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up here in this second inning of play. It will be Lee Mastis, followed by Eli Weisenberg, Trinity Taffner, due up here in this inning. We are getting set here. Joel Bieber still on the mound. He came in for Carter Noseep in that first inning. So we are seeing an elimination game. Loser season could potentially come to an end on day one as Beaver will fire the first pitch in the inside part of the zone for strike one. 0-1 the count for Mastis. Beaver will get set, fire in again. This one going to be put up into the air. This one is up. Ty Martin looks to track it down and is able to put one away as Justin Whelan letting you know you good. And that's one out on the board. 2 pitches in, and we got the first out. As Ty Martin made his way from center out into right field, got towards that right center field, and is able to put one away. Eli Weisenberg got hit by the pitch. Going to get set here for his second at bat. Was able to cross home plate as the first pitch swung on and missed for strike one. And Lander trying to make it into that second day. If you win this one, all you need is a win tomorrow. And you're playing for more than that tomorrow than to survive and advance. This one is going to be put up into center field. Ty Martin going to track it down and put 2 away now. So Ty Martin making back-to-back 0-1 flyouts. Again, if you win today, you're playing for a chance to go to Sheridan next week tomorrow. Again, pending on the results early on the day. Winner would play at the nightcap, I believe. As Joel Beaver fires the first pitch in there for ball one. First time Rawlins doesn't go for it. Trinity Taffner doesn't swing, and that's going to be in there for ball one. 1-0 the count. Beaver fires it in, goes outside ball two. Again, you would like to see pitch counts low as well, but you also want to make sure you have enough pitching for any possible scenarios. That next pitch outside ball three. 3-0 the count. As Lander scored 11 runs, they took the lead back. They are up by 9. Beaver fires it in. That one going to be a 4-pitch walk for Trinity Taffner. And that will put a runner on. As it will now be Timely Taffner up. As Beaver gets that, tries to pull off a pickoff, and not sure what Beaver was pointing at, but I'll just reset here. So still 1 on. 2 outs for Rawlins. Beaver will fire the first pitch as it captures the upper part of the zone for strike one. 0-1 the count now. You got 1 on, and Trinity Taffner, Timely Taffner out. As the next pitch going to be high in there for ball 2. Or ball 1, excuse me. The count evens up at 1 apiece. Getting a little ahead of myself as well again. District tournaments in Cali, Wyoming. Hosted by the Lovell Mustangs. And again, one of the nicest fields as Taffner will hit this one to Hunter Keene. Throw it over to Carter Nosey for out number 3. As the Lander Legends hold Rawlins scoreless. We go to the top of the third. We'll be back right after this on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM. Due up will be 891 right after this.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
We're back here on the County 10 Sports Network. Rawlins held to no runs in that inning as Lander Legends defensively were able to produce some outs, and Joel Beaver was able, Joel Beaver let the defense make all the plays. Ty Martin recorded 2 outs and then a ground out on a fielder's choice to get the force out on second. This puts the Legends up by 9 runs, 16-7 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, top of the third, as it'll be Hunter Keene doing up the first at-bat as he will hit this one way up high into the air, as it will be caught there by, I believe, Mastis it is, for out number 1. So just like that, an early out here for Lander it'll be Bodie Moffitt, who struck out in his first at-bat. So early out here for the Legends. Moffitt up to bat again, struck out his first at-bat as the first pitch is in there for ball 1. Hunter Keene swung on that first pitch as well. Tommy Chiswick still on the mound as well. As Tommy Chiswick gets set, fires it in. Moffitt will let it go by as it gets in the zone for strike 1. 1-0 on the count now. As Chiswick fires it in, Moffitt going to let it go by as it goes just outside for ball 2. 2-1 on the count now. Moffitt will wait, lets it go by as it goes low again for ball 3. So Moffitt trying to get Lander on base. He will step in here and wait for the next pitch. This one going to be hit right off the mound. Got to hurry it up as Fletcher will throw it over to Chiswick and get out number 2. So now Lander in a potential 3-up, 3-down scenario. As Joel Beaver is up up to bat. He has a single and a double. One of the double was an RBI. Braden Baker awaits on deck. As Chiswick fires it in, Beaver going to let it go by as it goes low for ball 1. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in on KOVE as well as the County 10 Sports Network on YouTube, Facebook, as well as our website, county10.com. 2 outs. Beaver lets it go by inside for ball 2. Lander Legends and Rawlins Generals looking to avoid having their season come to an end on day 1. This next pitch is going to be swung on out into left field as Weisenberg will wait for it and gets it for out number 3. Another 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the bottom of the third right after this.
Is today the day you forget it's spring and the motorcyclists are out?
Wow, it's so nice out. How about a picnic or a drive to the lake?
Yeah, sounds fun.
Is today the day sharing the road finally hits home? This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. If you think it can happen to you, you're just not listening. Watch for motorcyclists. It's the prime time of the year for collisions. And please, buckle up.
Tyler Watson, State Farm agent in Riverton, is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Give your home a fresh look without remodeling with a brand new paint job. Sutherland's carries all you need, from brushes to trays to drop cloths and more. We have it all. Painting gives the biggest return for the lowest cost of all home improvement projects. There's no limit to your imagination with Valspar or PPG interior paints. Choose from flat, satin, or semi-gloss, tinted to the color of your choice, all at 15% off. Check out these deals and more at Sutherlands.com, helping you.
Spring.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as we are into the bottom of the third. Back-to-back 3-up, 3-down, or no, actually I lied. It's not a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rawlins had 4. That was the first 3-up, 3-down inning in the ball game for between either team, as right now due up for the Generals will be 9-1-2, as it will be James Fletcher followed by Weston Matt-Hill. J.D. Chiswick up to bat, as Joel Beaver still on the mound will deliver the first pitch, as that was going to go low, and looked like Fletcher was about to go, but held it safe for ball 1. 1-0 the count now, as Legends up by 9 runs. Looking to try to keep it that way, as that pitch goes outside for ball 2. Two and 0 now on the count. As Fletcher will step back in here. Bieber will fire it in. Goes outside, ball 3. So potential 4-pitch walk to lead off this inning for the Generals. Beaver winds up, fires it in. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So James Fletcher reaching on a walk for the second time today. As we go back to the top of the order, this is the third time we'll see Weston Matt-Hill up. Struck out in a single. One of the 7 runs to cross home plate in that first inning. Rocking the number 1 on his jersey. As Beaver fires it in as it gets the low part of the zone for strike 1. 0-1 now on the count. Again, these two teams familiar with each other. Games were in Lander 4. Games Lander won all 4 of those. Is that one going to get way inside for ball 1 is? You think maybe Rawlins would rather have him wear that one. Now the 1-1. Beaver in there. Is this one going to be hit out into right? Justin Whelan didn't even have to move for out number 1 here. He literally just reached his glove up and put the out away. So J.D. Chiswick now up. He has reached a couple of times. A fielder's choice, or excuse me, not a fielder's choice, a single and a walk. As he will step in here, still 1 on, no, or 1 out. As Beaver fires the first pitch in there, gets in the zone for strike 1. So count 0-1 now for Lander, or for J.D. Chiswick and the Generals. As Beaver fires it in, that gets in the zone again for strike 2. As Beaver is looking for his second strikeout of the day. Now the 0-2. Fired in, swung on. And they're going to have a balk call. They call a balk on Joel Beaver. That would have been out number 2. And it's a swung and miss. Umpire calls a balk, and that's something Lander was dealing with mid-season, as Joel Beaver is still talking with the umpire and I think trying to understand, and I think they just kind of acknowledging, yep, that's it. But so Chiswick still stays alive here, as he did swing and miss. And puts a runner on second with 1 out here. Beaver fires it in, and that's going to hit J.D. Chiswick, and now that balk could hurt the Legends here. As Eric Baker going to come out and have a meeting, as a hit by pitch from J.D. Chiswick. That actually saves Chiswick from getting out. And Eric Baker going to have a meeting on the mound. I want to give a big thanks to Porter's, as they were our pregame sponsor of the Porter's Tailgate Show. They got everything you need from new installs to supplies and accessories. That's Porter's on Northfield and Riverton, and online at portersmvs.com. Big thanks to Gambles, as well as our broadcasts are made by great sponsors like Gambles at 420 Main, right in the middle of town. Shane Gambles has everything you need. Is they got truckloads of furniture waiting for you, and delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store. That includes the town of Riverton. Also give a big thanks to Lander Medical Clinic, our sponsor of the player of the game. We actually didn't give that in the game in that first one. So a lot of ways probably gotta give game 1 to Carter Nosey, because reaching on base every at bat, brought in some runs, had 3 RBIs in the game. So there's your player of the game in game 1. But make sure you make your annual wellness appointment today, and let's stay healthy together. So Chiswick swung and missed. That was a potential strike 3. And now Paulson will let the first pitch go by as here's the throwdown. It is in time, and they got him at third. So that's 2 outs. The first pitch was ball 1. As Fletcher was advancing to third, but no, did they say he's out or? An umpire at home saying he's safe, but I think they're overruling it and saying he was out. And I thought that throw was way in time. A tag was made, and so now the infield is needing the easy routine play. So Fletcher went to the third, got tagged out. As Paulson will hit this one sky high. Who's going to call for it? As it's going to be dropped by Hunter Keene as he kind of had to move and back up and wasn't able to make the play. And I will put 2 on for the Generals again as Brian Paulson reaches on an error. As it will bring up now Tommy Chiswick. So there was a chance for Lander to end this inning with no runs coming across. They can still do it here. We got one in scoring position as Chiswick will let the first pitch go by for ball 1. Fifth batter up for the Generals. Could have probably had the bases loaded if they didn't let Fletcher go to third. His next pitch is going to be swung on and missed. 4-strike 1. 1-1 the count now. Joel Beaver will get set. Fire it away. Swung on and missed. 4-strike 2. Right now that balk call hasn't hurt the Legends yet. 1-2 pitch coming for Joel Beaver to Tommy Chiswick. Fires it in. This one is going to be hit. Hunter Keene throw it over to second and just gets the easy play out at second base as we are going into the top of the 4th inning. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on the County 10 Sports Network.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as we are going into the top of the 4th inning. Legends have a 9-run advantage over the Rawlins Generals as it's 16-9 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Braden Baker will lead off the inning, followed by Ty Martin, Luca Kramer for the Legends. Those are the 3 due up here in this inning as Tommy Chiswick still on the mound. Will fire the first pitch. That goes high for ball 1. Now if you're Lander trying to get maybe a couple of runs here, if you can keep the defense up, make this game maybe only go 5 innings as Baker lets it go by for ball 2. Obviously, you're not worried about that. You just want to get out of here with a win. Get to tomorrow's elimination game and state qualifiers. Baker will hit this out to left field. That one is going to take a hop, but it hits the fence. Baker makes his way to second, and he is going to have a stand-up double. And the Legend again leading off with a big hit. Braden Baker getting to second as that one was deep. It hits the ground and hits almost the yellow on the fence, but just underneath it, it bounces back, and Baker is able to reach on second. So it now brings up Ty Martin, who is 2 singles on the day and a fielder's choice. As Ty Martin is going to see the first pitch, and it goes inside for ball 1. Your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton, Lander for more than 25 years. Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. We wish all Fremont County teams the best of luck this season as the next pitch will hit the dirt for ball 2. So Ty Martin has a 2-0 count here again. Has a couple of singles on the day. Again, if you're a Lander, try to reach however you can. As the 2-0 pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Again, Baker moments ago just had a leadoff double where it reached the fence. Not over it, but just making contact. Luca Kramer waits on deck as the count 2-1 for Ty Martin. See who waits here. And he racks the no gloves as the next pitch comes in. This one going to be driven out into left again. Weisenberg is going to let it drop as Baker will make his way to third. Runners are on the corners as Ty Martin has his 3rd single on the day. So now Kramer has a runner 90 feet away. No outs on the board here. And Luca Kramer, so far a single, a reach on air, and a hit by pitch. He has crossed home plate 3 times now. As Paulson comes out, gives a sign for the Generals. We'll get set here. So Luca Kramer, Ty Martin have been the only 3 who have reached on base every at-bat, has been able to score in every at-bat, has accommodated for 6 of the 16 runs. As Martin is going to go, Kramer will foul it off for strike 1. So Martin's got to make his way back, and obviously you're looking at potentially setting up that double steal right there, even though Rawlins has been pretty good at just kind of pump faking it, getting somebody to go. So the count 0-1 for Luca Kramer. And Tommy Chizik still on the mound, fires it in. Kramer will hit this one a little chop out into right field as Ty Martin has got to make his way to second. He's able to get there in time. That is going to be overthrown. Ty Martin going to make his way to third. He's going to be raced there by Mastis, but he's able to reach there as it will be Kramer to reach on second. So a single advance to second. Baker scores. That makes it now 17-7 in favor of Rawlins, and you're seeing frustration now by Rawlins here. So Martin reaches on third. There was nobody on third on that overthrow, so Kramer gladly would make his way to second as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. As Carter Nosey began, he has been a on-base machine. He has reached on singles 3 at-bats. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. As Lander has no outs on the board. 0-2 the count for Nosey now as Cody Cunningham awaits on deck. Chizik gets set, fire it in, hits the dirt as Paulson keeps it in front of him for ball 1. 1-2 on the count now. Again, Nosey 3 singles, couple of RBIs. Today as the next pitch is high for ball 2. 2-2 the count now. Again, everything on the line here. Well, everything. I mean, your season on the line. That's what I was getting at. You make it to tomorrow, everything on the line. The next pitch going to hit Carter Nosey on the elbow, padded. Since he has warned that has paid off as Carter Nosey won't get his 4th single. He'll have to wait for that one as he will reach first as the bases are loaded up for Cody Cunningham. As Cunningham so far, we're not going to have a meeting on the mound. I thought we were going to have a meeting. Cunningham so far, a walk, a single, and a double. The single resulted in a 2 RBI. The single there for Cody Cunningham. This is his 4th at-bat. As Cunningham's first pitch going to be in there for ball 1. As Kramer has to get back on. Got to watch where that baseball's at. And Cunningham has a 1-0 count. 1-0. Chiswick gets set, fires away. Cunningham going to hit this out into left. Deep left field. Ty Martin going to tag at third, and he will come home. It's out 18-7. Lander, second run comes in this inning, courtesy of a sacrifice fly by Cody Cunningham. That will put the first out on the board as well. As you see, Rawlins has pretty much center and left have been backed up quite a bit. As Justin Whelan, who is up to bat now, is going to swing on this one. This one going to get out into center. This is going to drop and go all the way to the fence. Kramer's going to be sent home. Nosey makes his way to third. David Thompson is going to hold Nosey on third. Now Justin Whelan's got to get back to second. He stays safe. And Lander has extended their lead again by 12 runs. It is now 19-7. Lander is up as Kramer has scored. That'll be an RBI from Justin Whelan. So he makes it to second, and that would be a double. An RBI double. And now Hunter Keene will come up as the first pitch going to be high but in the zone for strike one as Bodie Moffitt awaits on deck. Runners now on second and third. A good hit. As this one is going to get by. Nosey is going to try to score here. Here's the throw. The tag is not in time as Nosey is able to get underneath the tag. And that makes it now 20-7 in favor of the Legends. That one got by Paulson. Nosey knew that and took off. Was able to score. Whelan makes his way to third now. And Hunter Keene has him 1-1 count. As again, Bodie Moffitt awaits on deck. This is with one out for Lander. They have a 20-7 advantage. Looking to keep their season alive here. As the 1-1 pitch is fired in, going to be high for ball two. As Keene now has a 2-1 count. Keene's last at-bat was a pop-up to the shortstop. Hasn't been able to reach. He got a double in the second inning as there's a throwdown. Justin Whelan gets caught. It's going to be overthrown, and Justin Whelan's going to come. It now makes it 21-7. Just an overthrow attempt there, and that will bring in Justin Whelan. And Lander really has gone 180 in this game compared to how Green River's game went. As Hunter Keene will chop it foul for strike two. This is a big showing here by Lander. Again, trying to keep their season alive for another day. The 2-2 count, one out, nobody on now. Chiswick fires it, got him, strike three on the curveball. As Hunter Keene will flip the bat to himself, and that will put another out away. That is Chiswick's third strikeout today, going 3.2 innings so far. As Bodie Moffitt, who is 0-2 today, a ground out and a strikeout, will step in here. As Chiswick fires it in, goes low for ball one. Again, this is a big showing here from Lander. This is definitely a response in game one against the Generals as Moffitt will foul it off for strike one. Again, you lost 16-4 in game one. You're just putting it up here in game two. 21-7. Have scored 5 runs in this inning. You scored 11 last inning. As the next pitch is going to get by for ball two. Nobody on as well, so no live ball right there. 2-1 the count now, 2 outs, 5 runs across, and Lander didn't score that third inning. They actually went 3 up, 3 down. As the 2-1 pitch from Chiswick fires it in. Bodie Moffitt, puts this up in the air. This is going to drop, and Moffitt is going to reach. And he's going to actually go to second, and now you got to watch out as he is safe. No tag applied, and Bodie Moffitt going to reach on second. So now Joel Beaver has a chance to bring Moffitt home. Again, you're going on any contact at this point. Beaver, first at bat in this inning, did fly out to left. As Beaver will hit this one. This is playable for out number 3, as Beaver definitely not a fan of that one, but Rawlins getting out of this inning. They are down 21-7. A 14-run advantage for the Legends. We'll stop aside. Bottom of the fourth coming up right after this.
Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com, as the Legends put up 5 runs in that inning. They have a 21-7 advantage over the Rawlins Generals. As again, Lander just going to try to keep this lead as much as they can. If they can get it into that 5th inning, hold Rawlins to not many runs and just keep that advantage, they will survive in advance. But right now, got to get through the next couple of innings. Joel Beaver still on the mound. Rawlins will bat in this inning. Try to get to the accurate side of this thing is the next pitch. First pitch by Joel Beaver is going to be delivered in there for ball 1. As right now it is Mastis up to bat. As Beaver gets set, fires the next pitch. It's going to be swung on and missed for strike 1. As Beaver, since he's come in this game, has really provided some relief for the Lander defense. As Beaver nice pitch in there for strike 2. As again, Mastis up to the bat to lead off. It's followed by Eli Weisenberg. Trinity Taffner up next. Rawlins is going to the bullpen, though. Looks like they are warming somebody up. Swung and missed. Strike 3 as Joel Beaver puts it out away on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Also, a big thanks to Wyoming Catholic College, who was the sponsor of the Academic Spotlight during the 2022-23 school year. They are a proud supporter of this broadcast, and they are excited to help bring you Legends baseball this season. So it brings up Eli Weisenberg, who will hit this one way deep out into right. This is going to get over Justin Wheelan. It's going to hit the fence. Weisenberg making his way to second. They're going to try to get him to third. No Seep. He's going to try to throw it over to third. Can't get the throw over there. That is going to be a triple by Eli Weisenberg. And Weisenberg has put Rawlins 90 feet away from their first run since the 7-run ending in the first. As it now brings up Trinity Taffner, who has walked a couple of times in this game. Had a 4-pitch walk in the second inning, to be exact. So 1 out and a runner on third, courtesy of a triple, as this one's going to be swung on, put up into the air. Who's going to make the play? It's going to be Hunter Keene for out number 2. So hopefully, if you're Lander trying to hold that runner, Eli Weisenberg, on third, not bringing him in. Going into that top of the 5th, trying to extend that lead. That's what Lander would need to do, as we have a new batter in this one. As we are going to see in this one, Goldie Clark, who will come in for Timely Taffner. As this is the first time we're seeing Clark here in this game, as Joel Beaver will come up now. As again, Goldie Clark comes in. First pitch going to be outside for ball 1. Again, Timely Taffner is switched out for Clark. as Joel Beaver gets set, fires it in. That one going to be swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1 the count now for Clark. Again, surviving and advancing is on the line. Just need to win this game to get to Thursday. Beaver gets set, fires it in, swung on and missed for strike two. 1-2 now the count for Clark. Clark will get set here. Beaver gets set, fires it away. That's going to be swung on and missed for strike three, and that will put this one inning to a close. As we go to the top of the fifth, Lander now looking to just add on to this lead that they got going right now. Add more, try to hold Rawlins scoreless, and they will survive and advance. And we will step aside. We will be back. Due up for the Lander Legends will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. Braden Baker, Ty Martin, Luca Kramer, right after this.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
We're back here on KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com, as the Legends just looking to add on to their lead that they got right now. As we are at a moment there of a glitch, but we are good to go. Braden Baker will lead off the inning, followed by Ty Martin, Luca Kramer, as Braden Baker last inning had a double to lead it off for the Lander Legends, and has crossed home plate 3 times today. Ty Martin, Luca Kramer, the only two that have scored in every at-bat so far. As the first pitch comes in, that's going to be in the zone for strike one. As Lander just adding on to this lead, hopefully defensively going to try to hold things here, and they will go to Thursday's action as that curveball in there for strike two. 0-2 just like that for Braden Baker. As Chiswick fires it in, that will hit the dirt for ball one. Again, Lander has that run roll into effect. If Lander is scoreless, Rawlins would need to make 5 runs to keep the game going. Since they are the home team, they'll get another at-bat here. As the 1-2 pitch comes in, that one going to go off the glove of Paulson. That'll make the count 2-2. As Baker started this count 0-2 and has come back on a 2-2 count now. Again, this is the first at-bat of this inning. Top of the fifth. Again, survive and advance. That's all Lander's looking at right now. As the next pitch going to be caught on the top outside corner. The top outside corner for strike three as Baker gets caught looking for the second time today. That will put it out on the board. Ty Martin now, who is a 3 singles on the day. Also a fielder's choice, and we are going to have a meeting on the mound. That's going to do it for Tommy Chiswick. It looks like, yes. Rawlins is out there, and looks like we are going to have a pitching change. So we'll step aside. We will see. It looks like it will be Weston Mathill up to pitch. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County Athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com, as it is Weston Mathil, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, is there is one out on the board. Braden Baker got caught looking in that out. Tommy Chiswick comes out. He is going to be playing, I believe he is out in right field, or left field, he is. Now comes from center field. Weisenberg moves over. That's the only changes made. And we will get set here as Lander has a 14-run advantage. Ty Martin up to bat. Has 3 singles in a row as they'll let the first pitch go by for strike one. Again, win and you advance and play into a potential chance to get to the state tournament next week. And that also would be if a loss would end the season as well. Whoever wins this one is Martin. Lets it go inside for ball one as the count goes 1-1 now. Again, Lander has to play 2 today, but they'll get 1 tomorrow if they can pull off the win here and hold this lead. His next pitch could be swung on. This is going to get to Massis. He'll glove it, get the throw over, but it falls out of his glove, and Ty Martin will reach on an error. So that will bring up Luca Kramer now. Luca Kramer, again, who has reached on base in every at-bat. Has scored in every inning that he's been able to bat. As we are again in the 5th inning here. Kramer, a single, a hit by pitch, reached on an error and an RBI single. As Kramer will get set here with a 1-out, runner on. Top of the 5th. No runs have come across yet so far in this inning as the first pitch could be low and inside for ball one. As the count goes 1-0 for Luca Kramer. Yeah, make sure you stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show as Kramer will hit this one. This is going to get past J.D. Chiswick as Ty Martin's going to round second. He's going to make his way to third, and he will be held on third as Luca Kramer once again will reach on, and he is going to get another chance here as Luca Kramer and Ty Martin, who have both reached on every at-bat, has scored in every opportunity they've been able to reach on, has Carter Nosip up, who has been on base almost he's been on base every bat as well. 3 singles and a hit by pitch. As Carter Nosip, first time he's seeing Weston on the bump as the first pitch is going to get the top part of the zone for strike one. 0-1 the count for Nosip. Runner 90 feet away. Kramer speed, you can get him home as well if you get a good single out of it as the next pitch is going to be low for ball one. The count evens up at 1 apiece. Again, Nosip, who returned from an injury, it's like he hasn't been out for as long as he has as the next pitch goes high for ball two. 2-1 the count. Cody Cunningham awaits on deck. Rawlins does have an opportunity for a double play if it presents itself. Again, Lovell and Evanston after this one is the next pitch inside for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. Again, Lander just trying to hold on to this lead. 21-7 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Nosip up to bat has a 3-1 count. As Weston gets set, fire it in. That one is going to be swung on. It is playable. Paulson trying to dive for it and can't do so. And the count goes full. So a payoff pitch coming for Weston Mahill, excuse me. And if Nosip can get on by a walk, could be bases loaded for Cody Cunningham. 3-2, payoff pitch coming. Wesley gets set. This one fouled off again. And Nosip keeps his at-bat alive. Again, Lander got the back-to-back. Rawlins got the break. Right now, the back-to-back, David Thompson says that's what he wanted. It's paid off. Next pitch, fired in. This one's going to be hit, and that's going to get by Mastis as Ty Martin will score. And that will be an error by the shortstop Mastis as Nosip will reach on first. Kramer goes to second. Again, Ty Martin has crossed home plate. 22-7 now. As Cody Cunningham will get his next at-bat here. Last inning had a sacrifice fly. Brought in Ty Martin, actually. As Cunningham has had himself a pretty good game. As Cunningham will swing on this one out into right field. It is going to be caught, and Lander's going to have to stay put. Kramer and Nosip will stay put. That will be out number 2. So Lander has at least put one in this inning. They have scored all but the third inning, where they went 3 up, 3 down. It's Justin Whelan who had a RBI triple. Actually, it would not be a triple. I believe it was a RBI double, then reached the third. As Whelan will hit this one. Mastis looking to glove it, and it gets out into left center field. Kramer is going to round third. He's going to make his way home. Nosip is going to advance to third, and Justin Whelan is going to go to second. So Luca Kramer scores. That's the 23rd run for the Lander Legends in this game, with elimination staring at the door. As Justin Whelan having himself a good day at the plate now as well, as Nosip is on third. As Hunter Keene now is up to bat. Is reached on base a couple of times. He has last 2 at-bats have resulted in outs, though. A pop-up to the shortstop, and then a strikeout looking as the first pitch is in there for ball 1. Lander has now scored 2 runs in this inning. Next pitch is going to be swung on and missed for strike 1. As Lander has put 23 runs in this game. Both were 5 in innings 4 and 1. Next pitch is going to hit the back, and Hunter Keene points his back. He got hit, and now you're going to say, yes, bases are loaded up here on a hit by pitch to Hunter Keene. And now the base is loaded up here, bringing up Bodie Moffitt, who reached on an error in the 4th inning. Again, this is just a different story from the first game today, as Moffitt's going to get hit by the pitch, and that will bring in run number 24. That will be the 3rd run scored in this inning, as Carter Nosip has now crossed home plate, and they're going to keep Weston on the mound. No meeting yet, as Weston still on the mound for the Lander, or for the Rawlins Generals, as Beaver will hit a little chopper, and that one is going to be tagged for out number 3. But either way, we are going to the bottom of the 5th. Generals needing some more runs to get across. They'll need about 8 runs to keep this game alive, as we'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com. It could be potentially the final inning here for Lander in this game as they are up 24-7. Rawlins needing to make 8 runs here with them being down to their final 3 outs. 9-1-2 dude up here. James Fletcher leads off as he fouls that first one off for strike 1. As Beaver gets set, fires the next pitch that goes inside for ball 1 as the count goes to 1-1 now. Again, Lander and Rawlins have had to play 2 today. As Joel Beaver gets set, fired in. That one's going to go high for ball 2. Joel Beaver is coming in since the first inning, has gone the distance and looking to shut the door on this game. As Rawlins scored 7 runs in the first, haven't scored since. As that next pitch outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count now for Fletcher. So we want to give thanks to all of our sponsors, Maven as well, for their optical assistance throughout the season, Wind River Internet for helping provide this stream as Joel Beaver fires it in. That's going to be ball 4. And now we'll put a runner on first. As James Fletcher walks on a 5-pitch walk. And that's will bring up the top of the order in Weston. Mathill, hopefully I say that right. I guess I've been saying it wrong. I believe it's Mahill, but I could be wrong as well. But either way, runner is on. As Mahill will put this one way up in the air. Hunter Keene looks to track it down. It's going to drop, and now you got to get Fletcher to second, and Kramer going to throw it to Carter Nosey. Beaver wasn't able to corral it, but that puts it out away. As that was just up in the air for a little long, and Hunter Keene kind of overshot it, and luckily for Lander, Fletcher didn't know if that was an out and had to run back and then had to run all the way back to second and stays alive. So that'll be a fielder's choice for Weston as Fletcher's going to be out on second. So this will bring up J.D. Chiswick as the first pitch is going to get the top part of the zone for strike 1. 1 out, Rawlins down to their final 2. Potential double play scenario as well for the Legends with the runner on first. Force out is on second as well. The 0-1 from Joel Beaver. He's going to throw it over the first as it's not going to be in there in time, and we still await an 0-1 count. Chiswick faces an 0-1. Let that go high for ball 1, and the count goes 1 apiece. Again, Rawlins down to their final 2 outs. They need 8 runs as Lander has put 24 runs up in this game. Beaver gets set, fires away. This one is going to be hit way up in the air. Hunter Keene looks to track it down again. Is not going to be able to get it. Hunter Keene throws to second. That one is going to be, no, they're going to say safe. That looks like that was in time, but umpire says no. So that puts 2 on for the Generals. So another error committed there. That's an error by Lander, and so 2 are on, and this will bring up Brian Paulson. All with 1 out here as Baker's going to go. There's the throwdown. That's not going to be in time as tag's applied, and Eric Baker is going to make his way. He kind of took the helmet off like he was stressed out, and he's going to have a meeting on the mound as, Matt Hill stayed at first, so, or no, I lied. Matt Hill is on third. J.D. Chiswick's on first. I think this is just let's calm down. You only need 2 outs here and put this game away and get ready, hopefully for tomorrow. Again, Rawlins, by some miracle, can get something going here. They've kept games close. They've played probably some of their best baseball late in this season. They've only lost by 7 in both games against Evanston. Those games having to go 7 innings. That was the second time around and made Douglas win one game 10-5. Runner goes. Baker with the throwdown as that's going to get out into center field. A run will come in for Rawlins. So there's one of the 8 that Lander needs, or that Rawlins needs. That's an error that goes out to center field. And Lander, you just want to have this game completed here, as that one's going to get in there for strike one, as the count evens up at 1 apiece. Or count is getting a little wonky. But we should be good now. 1-1 pitch. Bieber fires it in. Fouled off for strike 2. So a chance to put 2 outs away here. We're hoping to get David Thompson on for our post-game interview, as we are fortunate to not have a broadcaster behind us in the final game. Beaver gets set, swung on. That's going to be strike 3. And Paulson, he knows what's up stake in this inning, as Paulson swung on, missed. Beaver puts 2 outs now. Now can just worry about the final out here, as Tommy Chiswick, who is 0-2 today, he's reached on a walk, as Chiswick will swing on the first pitch for strike 1. Again, Lander trying to advance, playing tomorrow's elimination game at 7 o'clock. Beaver fires it, swung on. This is going to be a grounder. Kramer throw it over to Cody Cunningham. And the Lander Legends done it here as they survive and advance. After falling 16-4 in Game 1, they are safe from elimination for now, as they will be in a elimination game tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll step aside. We will get you the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show right after this.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
Is today the day you forget it's spring and the motorcyclists are out?
Wow, it's so nice out. How about a picnic or a drive to the lake?
Yeah, sounds fun.
Is today the day sharing the road finally hits home? This is Cody Beers with YDOT. If you think it can happen to you, you're just not listening. Watch for motorcyclists. It's the prime time of the year for collisions. And please, buckle up.
Tyler Watson State Farm agent in Riverton is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson State Farm agent today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Give your home a fresh look without remodeling with a
It's time now for the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show on County 10's YouTube page and on KOBE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Survive in advance. The Lander Legends were able to pull it off, getting a 24-8 victory over the Rawlins Generals as the General season will come to an end here on day one at the district tournament. They fall in 2 straight games against Cody and now the Lander Legends. This was just a bounce-back performance by the Lander Legends and one they probably really needed to get some confidence going into tomorrow because, again, a lot's on the line tomorrow. Even more is on the line. If you win, you go to state. Lose, your season comes to an end. Let's take a look at how scoring broke down in this one. The Lander Legends were the away team in this one. They got 5 on the board to lead off in the first inning, courtesy of a couple of an RBI by Luca Kramer, but 5 come across in that one. The Rawlins Generals responded with 7 runs. They actually took a 7-5 lead going into the second inning. Lander, though, would pour it on as they would score 11 runs in the second inning. A big performance. I mean, on base-wise, Luca Kramer, I got to get him and Ty Martin reached on base every time. We haven't given Ty Martin the player of the game for a while, but, I mean, Luca Kramer, Ty Martin, I think they both could have earned player of the game in that one. As Luca Kramer and Ty Martin reached on base in every at-bat in the game, they were able to get on base and they were able to score every opportunity they were able to get. And again, 11 runs in the second. They went 3 up, 3 down in the third as Lander in the fourth inning would add 5 more runs in that one as well. In the fifth inning, Lander would add 3 more runs. Rawlins would respond with only 1 run in the bottom of the fifth inning. Again, Rawlins' season comes to an end. The score 24-8. Lander will play the winner of Powell versus the So the loser of Powell versus the winner of this game, you're seeing warm up right now between Evanston and Lovell. That game is right now scheduled for 7 o'clock this evening. If for some reason it does change, we'll have the call for you guys live here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, as well as the County 10 Sports Network. So right now the bracket looks like Cody taking on Green River. Powell will await their opponent in this one. Lander survives in advance. They will play in tomorrow's consolation semifinal. And when you go to state, lose, your season comes to an end. So Lander going to be facing elimination for a second time tomorrow as well. We're going to step aside. We'll get a commercial timeout here. And I asked for head coach David Thompson to come up for an interview. And we'll see if we can get that. If not, we will send it on your way here. And we will be back right after this.
Without remodeling, with a brand new paint job. Sutherland's carries all you need, from brushes to trays to drop clouds and more. We have it all. Painting gives the biggest return for the lowest cost of all home improvement projects. There's no limit to your imagination with Valspar or PPG interior paints. Choose from flat, satin, or semi-gloss, tinted to the color of your choice. All at 15% off. Check out these deals and more at Sutherlands.com, helping you build it better.
The Lander community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Try to buy some time and hopefully maybe get a coach up here for a pre-game or a post-game interview. I was hoping to get David Thompson up here for the post-game interview, but, you know, a couple of games on the day, back-to-back games, and the Lander Legends, again, a big bounce-back performance, and they're going to need something like this tomorrow against whoever their opponent is. That to be decided. There's three teams that Lander could play, Evanston, Level, or Powell. As Powell has the number 1 seed, they're awaiting their opponent in Level and Evanston. As Lander will now be awaiting their opponent. Right now, the bracket looks like Lander plays at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Again, against the loser of the Powell versus the winner of Level and Evanston. As, again, Lander needing only one more win now. That's all it takes. One win for the Lander Legends, and they qualify for the state tournament. As, again, I'm just buying some time as much as possible. I want to give a big shout out to Jared Anderson at Radio Control, and I believe we are probably not going to get David Thompson up here for a post-game interview. So we are going to go ahead and close this broadcast out. The Lander Legends back at it tomorrow. As of right now, it is 7 o'clock. Don't know the opponent. There's 3 potential opponents for the Legends in that elimination game, but we will find out. So with that, that will do it for us here. Again, a big shout out to Janitor Anderson at Radio Control to help keep this broadcast on the radio waves. We're going to call it a night here on the County 10 Sports Network. We're going to get we're hoping to get some recaps as well. I'm going to get a couple of recaps on county10.com of day 1 here for the Land of Legends, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. If it is a 7 o'clock start, we will have games pregame at about 6:45. So with that, that'll do it for you, as we will conclude this broadcast. You were tuned in to Lander Legends Baseball live on the County 10 Sports Network.